Our fifth and final coin in today's lineup is a true game-changer, the 2021 Washington Quarter, featuring the Crossing the Delaware design. Now, this isn't just another state or national park quarter. This coin marked the end of an era and the beginning of something entirely new. And while it's the most modern coin on our list, certain versions have already commanded impressive prices at auction, with top-grade specimens and rare errors turning heads in the collecting world. Could this brand-new design be a future classic hiding in plain sight? Let's break it down. On the front, or obverse, we see the first major change to the Washington Quarter in decades. This isn't the familiar John Flanagan portrait we've seen since 1932. For this one-year-only issue, the U.S. Mint finally used the stunning portrait of George Washington designed by Laura Garden Fraser. This design was originally submitted and approved for the very first quarter in 1932, but it was rejected at the time. Nearly 90 years later, it finally got its moment. The inscriptions here are rearranged, Liberty arcs across the very top. In God We Trust runs down the left side. The date 2021 is at the bottom. And the mint mark, a P for Philadelphia, is to the right of Washington's neck. But look closely, something major is missing. For the first time, United States of America is not on the front of a Washington Quarter. That text was moved to make room for this historic portrait. But it's the reverse side where this coin makes its powerful statement. The design captures one of the most iconic moments in American history. General George Washington standing courageously in a boat, sword in hand, leading his troops across the ice-choked Delaware River on the night of December 25, 1776. This daring surprise attack on Hessian forces in Trenton was a turning point in the Revolutionary War. At the very top, we find the text missing from the obverse, United States of America. Just below that is the national motto, E Pluribus Unum. Across the center, the event is boldly named, Crossing the Delaware. And the denomination, $quarter, is inscribed at the bottom. The scene is filled with incredible detail, from the determined figures in the boat to the icy water. And if you look closely near the bottom, you'll spot the tiny initials, BS, for the designer of this reverse, Benjamin Sowards. Now, let's get to what every collector wants to know, the value. In everyday circulated condition, this 2021 quarter is still very common and is worth exactly 25 cents. You can find these in change every day. But in pristine, uncirculated condition, straight from a mint roll, the value starts to climb, typically between $1 and $5. The real potential, however, lies in professionally graded coins. A Crossing the Delaware quarter graded in perfect MS-67 condition can be worth $20 to $50. But the absolute finest examples, those rare coins achieving a grade of MS-68, have already sold for $100 to over $300 at auction. As these coins age and high-grade populations are settled, these prices could very well rise. And we cannot forget error coins. As a modern coin, dramatic errors are highly sought after. Key errors to look for include asterisk off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned. Depending on the severity, these can sell for $50 to $200. Asterisk clipped planchets, where a piece of the coin blank is missing before striking. These can fetch $75 to $150. And the holy grail for modern collectors, double die errors, DDO/DDR, where the design elements are visibly doubled. A significant double die on this coin could easily be worth $500 or more if certified. We should also note the proof versions from San Francisco, marked with an S mint mark. Standard clad proofs are worth $5 to $10, while the beautiful 90% silver proofs carry a premium for their metal content and finish, typically selling for $15 to $30. A perfect PR70 graded silver proof could reach $75 or higher. But here's the bottom line. Can this quarter be worth millions? The answer is no. As a mass-produced modern coin, no specimen is known to be unique in a way that would command a seven-figure price. The maximum confirmed values for top-grade examples and severe errors are currently in the hundreds of dollars. However, what makes this coin truly special isn't just its potential dollar value, it's its historical significance. It's a one-year type coin, featuring a long-overdue obverse design that commemorates a foundational moment in American history. It's a coin that is almost certainly destined to be a key date for 21st century collectors. So while the 2021 Crossing the Delaware quarter might not be $1 million find, It represents a brilliant new chapter in American coinage. With its powerful story, historic design change, and strong early interest from collectors, it's a modern coin that deserves a second look. And that is why it's a perfect and dramatic conclusion to our video today.